Welcome back to NYSE TV Live. FloQast, a platform created by accountants for accounts, recently launched its latest offering, an AI-powered accounting transformation solution with Anthropic's Claude 3 on Amazon Bedrock. Well, joining me now to talk more about the space and its company is Mike Whitmire. He's FloQast's co-founder and CEO. Mike, welcome to the Stock Exchange.
Thank you for having me. Super excited to be here.
It's great to have you here. Get us up to date on what FloQast is doing and innovating in this space.
Yeah, so if I could just take a step back in time and go through the history of FloQast a little bit. My background's in accounting. That's why we're by accountants for accountants. And we started really with an acute pain point around the month-end close and reconciliation process. So I lived that firsthand. I was part of an IPO process. Being here today is amazing for me. This is so cool. So I experienced those pains firsthand, and then ultimately was like, hey, there's got to be a better way to do this, and left my role and started FloQast from there. Over the years, we've been in business for 10 years now. We've expanded to where we've moved outside of the close. Our customers started using us more broadly. And so we leaned into that and have built a full-on platform for accountants. So now we consider ourselves an accounting transformation platform. And then AI hits the scenes. We have this wonderful platform already in place. And now we get to leverage AI to really automate a lot of accounting, kind of start to automate that boring work that accountants don't like doing anyway.
What are the processes, as you call the boring ones, that AI can help with?
Oh my gosh, I'll bore you. This is part of the problem is I think if you're not in the weeds with accounting, you kind of think like, oh, it's really easy and it can be automated and everything's the same. It's really not. Like just yesterday, I was meeting with an account and we were talking about using an agent for one of their reconciliation processes. And what they do is they have 37 different systems they're pulling information from. It needs to be gathered in one place. It needs to be massaged, manipulated, and then create a journal entry and then post a journal entry. So that's just one process. You know, we post thousands of journal entries, maybe tens of thousands if you're a massive company, and we can help automate all of those. And you know, that might be something that takes 40 hours of time. We can cut it down to 5 minutes and have the accountant convert more into the person reviewing the work that's being done by the agent rather than performing all that manual work.
Interesting. Where do you want to take the platform from here?
I want to continue to expand it. So I'm really excited with what we have as a product and a platform. And our investment going forward is going to be on the AI front and how can we really drive automation and help our clients scale on FloQast.
What are your clients asking for from FloQast?
What's interesting is within accounting, like I mentioned earlier, there's this outside perspective of, hey, accounting can be automated. And so a lot of boards are now asking the CFO to understand what their AI strategy around accounting is. And we're still in the early innings. There's not much of an understanding around how AI is going to be applied to accounting. So that's where we're getting the most is, hey, what are you doing with AI? What should our strategy be? What feedback should we be providing to our CFOs and the boards? And we're in a really cool spot to be able to help them do that. And one of the things that's tough in accounting right now is this thought of automation is really scary for a lot of people because they don't want their jobs being taken away.
Right.
But what we've noticed at FloQast, and we've been talking about this a lot, is there's a big talent gap in accounting right now. And so we need automation to plug the talent gap and just, for starters, have accountants go home at a reasonable hour. We're all very overworked right now. And so to help automate that will be really big for us. And that's our goal, is to empower accountants, allow them to automate their own work and go home at a reasonable time. Where
do you want to take this company in the future?
I want to go public. This has been a goal
here at the Stock Exchange.
I would love to, ringing the bell. I would love to be here for a different reason
we would
next
like
time.
To see
that would
yes.
be amazing. For some reason, I've always wanted to start a company that goes public since I was like in high school. I was very into trading stock and everything. And then I joined the accounting department at a pre-IPO company to see the experience from behind the scenes. And I can only hope to do it at FloQast one day.
And of course, here at the Stock Exchange, that's the unique factor, right? The designated market makers on the floor can actually open the stock, and it is quite a celebration.
Exactly.
On IPO day. What else is next for FloQast?
So international expansion is really big for us as well. We have 2 offices here in the United States. So Los Angeles and New York are our main hubs, just opened one in Chicago, having a lot of success out in Europe. So London is an expanding office for us, Australia, and it's about scaling the organization, you know, becoming a large company and preparing ourselves for that IPO. And then building a platform that can really help our clients and our accounting departments be more efficient. And like I said, you know, get through their job faster and go home at a reasonable hour.
I think a lot of people can relate to that, right? Just the efficiency, being able to actually maybe step away from the office sooner rather than later these days, just because responsibilities do seem to creep higher and higher over time. Is there any sort of data or metrics that you can quantify in terms of just how efficient or how much time savings AI can provide in this space?
Yeah, so it definitely depends on how aggressively you roll it out across your company. But like that one process I mentioned, that's just one journal entry that one of our clients is recording. That right there is about 40 hours a month in time saved. So what we've noticed is just with our core platform, so forget AI, just forget AI for a second, just with our core product, if you implement FloQast, you're able to close the books about 30% faster, do it much more efficiently, and get through your audits much faster and much cleaner. So we provide these soft benefits around time to close, which makes CFOs and boards feel much better that they get financial statements on time. On the compliance and audit side, you are certain that your audit's going to be on time and accurate, and audit fees aren't going to creep up for you. And then AI, like I mentioned, is just how broadly can you roll it out? And there's an opportunity to automate hundreds or thousands of hours within any given accounting department.
Mike Whitmire, he's FloQast co-founder and CEO, joining us here at the New York Stock Exchange. Mike, we hope to see you back here soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. Really enjoyed it.
Great to have you.